Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we got a video on what armor set you should go for. A lot of people asked for this in the comments of my last video, so I thought that I might as well just make this to appease the masses. So before we start, I did notice that only 153% of you guys were subscribed, so yeah, I really think that we should get some more subscribers, because that would be really cool. So to get into it, to start off the game, I basically think at this point that there is pretty much one option to go for when you start off the game, and that is Ender Armor. The Ender Armor set has just dropped down in price so much. It is 40,000 coins pretty much to get a Ender Armor set that isn't enchanted or reforged. And if you can't get a piece, I just keep waiting on the auction house to try and get one. Or, I mean, I guess you could go for the classic sort of start, where you would go from, like, Lapis Armor to Hardened Diamond Armor to Magma Armor. But a lot of that is it's like a pointless grind at this point, when Ender Armor is so good for just grinding in the end. And the end is where you can make a lot of money as a beginner in the game. And from Ender Armor, I sort of think that there is, once again, like, there's a couple things you could go for. I would go for... Once you have Ender Armor, you really don't need any other armor set until you reach Dragon Armor. And while I would not recommend going for something like Protector and Old and Young, like, they're all sort of good. Same with Wise. They all have, like, their uses. But, like, they are upgrades from Ender. Do not get me wrong. But I don't know if I would go for them. I would go... If you are a complete noob, you barely play the game, and you just want to get a dragon set, I'd go for Unstable. Unstable will help anyone out with crit chance, and crit chance is really nice to have because that allows you to change a lot of your talismans to crit damage or something else like that. And Unstable is the third best dragon armor in my opinion. And obviously, after that, your goal is Strong Armor. Strong Armor is fantastic. Strong Armor is something that every single player should want to get just because it destroys and it makes Aspect of the End a lot better, which a lot of people talked about in my last video. They said that you really don't need even a Raider's Axe because if you have an Aspect of the End with Strong Armor, you will be one-shotting Zealots. You will be doing a lot of stuff just because of the big damage increase that you do get from that. And after Strong Armor... I would start going for the Slayer armor sets besides Revenant, okay? So we got in here Tarantula right here. The Tarantula helmet is very, very good if you are running it with the strong armor rather than running the full strong set. If you are going for pure damage, this is actually one of the best sets in the game. I'm pretty sure it actually is better than Superior Armor. And that's just crazy. You get 1 crit damage per 10 strength you have, and you get so much strength with strong armor. So it's just really good. And Mastiff Armor is definitely something that you need if you want to end up farming wolves. But how are you going to farm those wolves in the first place? And that is where I'm going to recommend this armor set. A lot of people say this armor set is not good. I think it's fantastic. I think it's my main armor set in the game just because of how... polyvalent it is how I always describe it. It is able to do everything. And although it's not the best at most things, it's the best overall. And that's Superior Armor. Superior Armor is the pinnacle of armor in my opinion. I don't think you need anything better than Superior, except for maybe Mastiff when you are doing wolves, and you need the Tarantula if you are doing Spider Slayer. The Superior Armor is just that good. I think every player's endgame should be getting to Superior Armor, and a lot of people will argue against that. They'll say that, hey, Tarantula helmet with strong armor does more damage. But the thing is, you cannot just go and solo anything in strong armor with a Tarantula helmet, because you do not have the health, you do not have the defense that Superior Armor has on it, and it is frankly just insane how good Superior Armor is. I have been using this ever since I got it, and I don't know if I would get rid of it until there is a better overall armor set, because while Mastiff may be better for wolves, while Tarantula is better for spiders or dragons, then like Superior is the best for everything. Like, I don't have to change off my Superior Armor very often. And you can even kill wolves in Superior Armor if you do enough damage. And that's honestly just really nice to have an armor set of that caliber. A couple other mentions, obviously, Bat Person armor, really good. You definitely want it if you are doing the spooky event, because you aren't going to be able to get the horse without it, but it is definitely not necessary. We got angler armor. You want this if you are fishing, obviously. Lapis armor is good no matter what. Like I said, that it was optional at this point in the game, but like getting the XP if you're mining diamonds or something for mining experience, or if you're just trying to get experience to level up your enchanting, that is always really good. And young armor with farmer boots is the fastest set in the game. I run that all the time whenever I am farming, foraging. There's a lot of things that is useful for if you just want to be zooming around. But otherwise, I would say Superior is the best. Oh, and also Perfect Tier 12 does exist. That is what I will say about Perfect Tier 12 at this point. So I think that is going to be all for today's video. If this helped you out at all, I would really appreciate the like, and I would also appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the channel. We just hit like 3,300 subs, I'm pretty sure, 3,200, something like that. It's awesome. It's dope. I'm very glad to be doing YouTube with how many followers I am getting. You guys are awesome, and I hope that you did enjoy this content, and peace out. Talk to you in the next one.